Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Emergency Action Planning. And today we're going to talk about this as a human resources management function. A lot of times emergencies happen when you least expect it. In many cases, most business owners and managers, they don't think about these kind of things. They're worried about the financials and the bottom line and the daily operations. But it's up to the human resources department to make sure that everybody's taken care of in case there could be an emergency, and also to train the staff to handle the business during such events. So this involves the emergency action plan, which is a component of the 4 R's. This would be reduction, readiness, response, and recovery. This would incorporate the development of the time it takes to make the plan, also such as getting a power generator in case there's a power outage, or buying the hurricane panels for the windows in case there's a storm. These are the reduction phases of an emergency action plan. The readiness has to do with making sure that everybody is prepared and they know what to do, and it also involves, say, the alarm systems that are involved in an emergency. The response phase is when it's actually happening. So if you've done your reduction and your readiness properly, then therefore your response should be at least in good general order, so that you know who to contact, what to do, and where to tell people to go, and so forth. The recovery phase has to do with what you do after the emergency and how you get back on your feet once a disaster or a tragedy has happened. One of these elements involves assigning a team. You want to have people that are in charge of different departments of the institution on the emergency action plan team, so that they're ready to respond in case of an emergency. So this is an example of the Florida International University's emergency response team. And so every different element, such as the library and the public safety and the parking lot supervisor and housing and all of those folks, all are part of this team, and they're designated to be the awareness element in case something should happen. They're the point of contact. So another element of this is the designated evacuation routes. You want to make sure that there's signs posted, and there's, in case there's a fire, then there's smoke, alarms going off, you see fire, you know what to do. So it's actually a requirement to usually have these kinds of things in your facility so that people know where to go, what to do, and how to get out of the building. And usually there's always a designated assembly area as to where to be staged in case some kind of an emergency should take place. So in case there's a fire, you want to have your fire alarms in place and have a plan as to how to handle it. What about a bomb threat? Well, if this should happen, and it does, then you want to know how to deal with it. So a good idea is to have one of these bomb threat checklists near your phone, so that when the time comes that you're taking this call, you know what to do, how to keep them on the phone a little longer, what to ask, try to find out, who the person is, what are they after, what are they looking for, and a little bit about what's going on with this bomb threat and why are they doing it. And then you're going to take this checklist and you're going to turn it into the authorities so that you can help to remedy the situation and possibly even find out who turned that threat in to begin with. So recovery methods involve the media announcements and also follow-up actions. When it comes to the media, you want to have a designated person that is responsible for putting out press releases and responding to the media. Sometimes the media has a way of just finding whoever they see first, and that person may not represent your operation well, and therefore you might not get the real truth out. You want to be proactive and send out the notices and the notifications and the emergencies that happened beforehand, and have somebody designated for that. And other follow-up actions might be how to take care of your people and making sure that they're notified and they know what's going on, when to report to work, and what to do next. So, as a human resources management function, you want to make sure you develop a plan, you want to designate the emergency team, you want to provide the training, and you want to perform routine practice drills so that everyone is comfortable with what to do in case a real emergency should strike. Thank you for watching, and Have a great day.